Okay, I'm doing some testing of Edis equipment again here with the DragonOS Focal build, the beta build, the first one I pushed out here, and I'm just trying out this screen recording directly from the laptop with the audio like it is, so we'll see how this works out. But I have a B205 here, and in order to get this working in the beta build, I noticed that the udev rules were not actually put in place, so I'll take care of that in the future. But if you change directory lib UHD utils here, you see the rules are sitting there, and if we use sudo and we copy those rules into the correct place here, then we can issue a restart or a reload of the rules using udev admin control reload dash rules. Okay, now that should be in place. We can take a look at GR-GSM. I just want to show that it works with the GNU Radio 3.8, and I'll pull up another window here. I got two things shown here. One thing is since we're going to use with GR-GSM scanner, you can specify a device, and I have already done that. Showed all the relevant information on the base station. I'm not going to fool around with cutting that and blanking it out, so I'm just not going to show that, but it does work. You want to go ahead, and if you're going to do this and follow along with SB210, I temporarily stopped the SOAPy remote server so that that doesn't interfere with what I'm about to run now and get it confused with using SOAPy versus the UHD. So I just want to show it works. GR-GSM live mon. I know it's on this frequency. I've got two cellular antennas on here. I pull it up. I see it's coming up here, and there you go. If you've got this going, you know that you've got some data going across there. You're looking at the right thing. Something else I had to fix in the next release is the IMSI-catcher. I had applied a patch to it that made it work in 1804. It's not really needed in this new build. So if you just delete the IMSI-catcher directory and then pull it down again from the GitHub page, and you do sudo python 3. What am I doing here? Oh my gosh. SimpleIMSI-catcher.py --sniff. You do like that, it'll work. So, and then, yep, it will work. Alright. So, that was primarily what I wanted to show, how to get up and running with the Edis equipment here until I make some changes. We can go ahead and take a look. I'll go through real quick here. I've got GQRX working. I just had to adjust some settings here. I messed around with the input rate and bandwidth. I made sure that I selected the one that is not a device string using SOAPy, and it seemed to work okay. No issues there. The other thing was, let's see, SDRAngel. I don't think I had luck with that. The CubicSDR, I'm sure it's just a matter of settings. That didn't work for me. SigDigger worked well. It come up and recognized the 205. Just messed around again with the sample rate, bandwidth, TX/RX antennas. You can adjust that as needed. Everything seemed to be okay here. Now, one thing that did not seem to work, and I'm not quite sure why, is the panoramic. I'm sure maybe it's a setting here, but that didn't seem to work. It just exited out. Let's see what else. If you want to use Universal Radio Hacker, there's one thing you need to do. It's looking, I put a bug report in about it, but at least in my case, it was looking, it looks for the UHD images in the wrong directory. So if you use export and you tell it where the right directory is, so if you do export and do just like I did here, this is just temporary in this particular window, and you follow it with Universal Radio Hacker. I found that it then was able to get the device identifier. The sample rate and bandwidth, it seemed like if I went up past 3 or 4 or so, this window stopped moving, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I do see it works, and I was able to mess around with some key fobs and stuff there, so that works. And so really anything else, I don't have a 430 some odd megahertz antenna attached here, but you should be able to use RTL 433, for example, with a -D, driver equals UHD. You might have to, I don't know, you might have to mess around with the gain, but you see it can see the device here and comes up, tunes to 433 megahertz. I'm sure there's other things I'm forgetting. I want to do a separate video once I get everything working, but you should be able to, out of the box here, set up an LTE network in a matter, or at least using the stock configuration LTE network fairly quick, and these directions are all online. Just a matter of well, let's see. We'd get the, now it's going to start opening. We'd get the EMB up and running, and by default it looks for the EDIS equipment, and then you'll be up, and obviously take appropriate precautions for transmitting, especially LTE. Alright, so that pretty much covers everything I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, I guess one more thing. GNU Radio, I thought for sure I was going to have GR Tempest working, but no luck there, so I'll just show something else. We can do RDS examples, I think, here, and we do GNU Radio companion RDS RX, just to show you the blocks work in 3.8. You come over here, you can enable the USRP source, you can play with the antenna settings, save your flow graph on the desktop or somewhere that's writable. I know this works. I don't have the greatest antennas hooked up right now. Oop, that's the gain. So you can. So I know there's RDS information there. So pretty impressive little radio that fits in about the palm of my hand here. So all right, I think that's about it. I'll come back and dive into individual programs when time permitting.